Hi there, my name is Eugenio and I'm part of the digital imaging team at the British Library in London. Today, I want to talk you through how to set up a basic digitization studio. I will be working with my colleague Carl, as it is much easier to set up a studio with more than one person to help. Digitizing your collections will protect them for future generations to enjoy and learn from. And following this tutorial will help make this as easy as possible for you. You will need to set up your studio in a clean and dry room. Here we are setting up in a room with natural light, and we also plan to use continuous lighting. If you have photographic lights, you can set up in a room with no natural light available. It is best to use photographic lighting or daylight rather than overhead ceiling lights, as these do not light the room evenly and can produce shadows. The basic equipment you will need includes a camera with a charged battery. It is a good idea to have spare battery available too. A fixed 50mm lens and a memory card. A copy stand or a tripod to attach your camera to. If you use a tripod, make sure it has an horizontal copy arm to angle above your collection item. A table or a stand for your collection item to rest on. A computer or a laptop to process your images. A solid-state hard drive to save your images. A constant power source for using plug-in lights and the computer or laptop. Ideally, you should use 2 photographic lights on stands. This can be flash or continuous, which means the light is on constantly. Some key points to consider are how many photos you plan to take. Do you have a big enough memory card or hard drive to save your files to? Do you have a server at your institution where you can back up the files? Watch our digital preservation tutorial for more information on storing your images safely. At the British Library, to get the highest quality results, we also use backing paper to act as a neutral background for the collection item. This helps to manage reflections from the light sources. A book cradle to support collection item, especially if the item is old and fragile. Plastic fingers to hold the pages down when necessary. A grayscale and a color checker card. This is important to ensure proper color management. For example, the image can be measured across the file set to ensure consistency. It would be wise to keep some lens wipes to remove any dust and dirt during the capture process. You should always replace the lens cap once you have completed the process. If you are able to find these supplies, they will help you to get the best result from your shoot. Once you have assembled your basic digitization studio, we can start to look at the camera settings required to capture the sharpest and most professional quality images for your project. For more details about setting up a digitization studio and to read about advice from previous EAP grant holders, please read the guide Remote Capture, which is freely available on the EAP website.
This tutorial is part of our online video series covering digitization, digital preservation and conservation for the Endangered Archives program. Please feel free to explore these resources at eap.bl.uk/training videos.